Hello again, and welcome to Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we are training teachers and building programs for life transformation. And I'm your host, Sister Patty. If you have joined us, today is day 3 of our weekly lesson plan. We've spent Monday and Tuesday doing our research, and today we want to come together and give some shape to what we have found. As a Christian education teacher, you should develop a structured plan for how you're going to study, outline, and deliver your lesson each week. And we've been spending time each day sharing with you activities that will help you become a more effective teacher. Don't forget, like, share the video, add us your comments, your recommendations, your suggestions, your tips, as we are all growing and learning together. So today on day 3, we're going to talk about developing our main thought and our outline. So today we're going to talk about identifying our one main thought and our outline, our lesson. So remember, read your main text and your lesson. That's what we do every single day. So now that we've done our research, now let's identify what is the one main thought we want to get across in this lesson. The one main thought that we want to get across in the lesson. And then we want to find 3 or 4 points to support that one main thought. So we want to find 3 and 4 points to support your one main topic. We also want to talk about outlining your lesson. You should have a structured lesson plan. And now one that's very familiar with most teachers, and there are all types of lesson plans, okay? So what I want to share with you today, the one that most people use, and it's called Madeline Hunter Lesson Plan Template. There are 8 steps to outlining your lesson, from getting their attention, letting them know what you're going to be teaching them, helping them to understand the lesson, applying that lesson to a real life setting, making sure they understand, practicing the activities with them, and then letting them do it on their own, and then closing out the lesson. There are 8 steps to Madeline Hunter's lesson plan. And if you would develop those 8 steps, then you would have a very structured lesson. The other thing we need to think about is what we call learning styles. Learning styles. And of course, there is one, Marzano, who has 9 effective instructional strategies. And that graphic is on the screen. We'll drop it in the comments so you can have it. But this talks about 9 activities, and you can pull 1 or 2 or 3 of them for your lesson. These instructional strategies are research-based, and they will really help your student to learn and grasp your lesson. Something like comparing and contrasting, looking at similarities and differences in the text, giving them questions and cues, pictures and visuals. These are all instructional strategies. Lastly, learning styles. There are all types of learning styles. If you go out there and you Google learning styles, you're going to find, some people say there's 3, some people say there's 9, there's 4, there's 5, there's 7. But you should know some have some awareness of the different learning styles. People learn by visual, auditory, kinesthetic, tactile. They even have logical. They have people that learn through music, people that learn through how they interact socially in the class. These are all different types of learning styles, and they should be incorporated in your lesson plan. So today we are bringing shape to our research by putting together a lesson plan that includes non-instructional, that includes the instructional strategies, as well as taking into context the learning styles of your students. Well, thank you for joining us on day 3. Hopefully you are well on your way to developing your structured plan so that we can all be ready to teach um, on Sunday for this particular lesson plan, right? So thanks for joining Tips and Tools for Sunday School, where we are training teachers and building programs for life transformation. We will